Today we're talking about Jerry's Pro Canvas panels. They are a fantastic product that we actually make in-house, custom, per your order, out of our Vinci Pro Birch panels. That's a hard birch painting panel that's cradled, that is going to give you the ability to do something really awesome, which is try multiple types of European linens that you would have to invest in an entire roll to usually get, or buy a very large cut piece and have to stretch yourself. There are multiple types of Clausen surfaces. There are several types of surfaces from Belle Arti, which is an Italian company. And then we also have the Raphael Linen that's very popular, that they have decided to make available in these really incredible panels. They come in depths of either 7/8 inches or 1 5/8 inches, so that it's got some ability to be able to either frame them traditionally or use a floater frame, or even just wire them and paint the edges. So essentially this is giving you a beautiful way to try multiple surfaces that are absolute museum quality painting panels that are going to be incredibly archival. We've got everything from very smooth surfaces, which let me show you here. This is the Courbet, which is a Belle Art Italian surface. It's got a universal primer, and it's incredibly smooth, just like baby bottom smooth. You could actually even use it to draw on. You could use it to do any style painting on. This would be ideal for things like egg tempera, where it's a very brittle medium. It just gives you the ability to have a very stable surface to be able to build your painting on top of. That's a nice poly cotton, so it's very tight weave, very refined. That's one of the surfaces. Then this is kind of the difference between night and day. This is the Belle Art Roma Affresco surface that's actually kind of like a stucco-ish style texture that you could build a lot of, painting on. This is universally primed as well, so it's giving you the ability to paint in multiple mediums. Then we've got multiple oil primed surfaces. This is the Raphael, which is just a very nice, smooth, kind of portrait style linen with a traditional warm oil priming. And then this is one of the many Clausens. I think this is the 166 oil primed surface. So it's they've got all the Clausens ones from a very portrait fine to a much rougher surface. The Jerry's Pro panels on these hard surfaces with the birch gives you the ability to paint in maybe some traditional media that you maybe haven't tried, or that you prefer, where you have to actually deal with messing and creating your own panels, which is very time consuming and takes away from your art. Egg tempera, caseins. Maybe if you paint more modern, like in an acrylic gouache, those are media that are very brittle, that if there's any flex in a canvas, you're going to experience cracking. Even with brittle painting, oil painting media, like paints that are poppy seed oil ground, poppy seed oil is very brittle. It's very inflexible. Or say you use like a lot of zinc white in your painting. These are going to give you the ability where you're not going to have that flexing, that as it dries, you're not going to experience cracking. If you bump the painting later, it's going to give you a very hard, very stable surface to be able to give your work kind of the best surface possible under those types of either media extremes or just, the nature of those brittle media. So it's a good alternative for people that paint in more traditional media. This is a great way to, like I said, try these. You could try one of each type before you're investing. If you paint in multiple styles, like maybe sometimes you do portraits for commission and then sometimes you do landscapes, you're not going to want to invest in one particular roll of linen, because it's going to give you kind of some leeway to work with a rougher surface, smoother surface, and you can even get them in boxes of 5 if you really like one versus another. So the Jerry's Pro Canvas painting panels, you should definitely give them a try. It will expand your linen horizons.